Welcome to your daily focus for August the 12th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I do send it right back to you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing with family and friends. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for ringing the bell. I keep forgetting to tell you to ring the bell. I'm supposed to tell you that. Ring the bell so you know when my videos come up. You'll be the first to know and the first to watch, the first to comment. So we have the 12 today. Now the 12 energy is, stepping back. Okay, being very much into the moment and stepping back and seeing things from a different standpoint, a different viewpoint. Mull things over. Okay, it's the Hangman. Now, the Hangman is very much being in the moment. It's about letting go of control of or surrendering to. It's about thinking things through. It's like not taking things personally, to looking at it a little bit more with mind and with intuition. We have the 1 and 3 together, or 1 and 2 together. We get the 3, which is the Empress, the beautiful Empress. And we're being really asked, what is it we truly want? What would get us to spring out of bed in the morning? What would it be to can't wait to start the day kind of energy? Seriously, what is it? What is that seed you want to plant? What is that path you want to walk? What brings you great happiness, great joy, great love? What raises your energy? What raises your vibration? What are the seeds you want to plant? It's very much an energy of fertility, and we have been experiencing that since the full moon, haven't we? A little bit of energy goes into the fertility, the new seed, the promise of our tomorrow. Learning, new friends, new people, new adventures, new opportunities. What do we want to come into our lives? And what are we willing to work for? And maybe bring in a little bit of the Hangman again. What are we willing to sacrifice short term in order to have the long term success, abundance, peace of mind? If we do the numerology of the day, it's a 15. What holds you back? What keeps you in that cycle? What keeps you from almost getting there and then pulling back again? Is it a fear? Is it an anxiety? Is it something that somebody said to you once and you've taken it for the truth rather than just their opinion, which is all that it was? What do you knowingly holds you back and you don't like to admit it? Like you want to be healthier, but you smoke a carton of cigarettes a week. Or you want to be healthier, but you got in 150 steps today. So where do we need to push ourselves? Where do we need to, push ourselves into something uncomfortable, something that we're probably not going to like, short term, so that we can have the long-term benefits going forward. And I don't care if you break that down into 1 day at a time or 1 hour at a time or 5 minutes. A lot of people, that's how they quit smoking and stuff. They go, I can make it 5 more minutes. When you say that, you forget for 20. Sun is in Leo. I believe the moon, as we're eating breakfast or maybe just towards lunchtime, the moon will be moving into Gemini now. So curious Gemini. Let's see what the cards have to say. The Strength card. We need to walk with integrity today. We need to not look for the shortcut. We need to lead by example. We need to have compassion and empathy. We need to have discipline and courage. So it could be a very strong energy for things coming at us, pointing things out. So if you have something happening in your life, maybe we'll take it too personally and we'll lash out. Yeah, I remember driving up the highway with my son one time, and somebody, they got right in. And right away my son said, "The nerve of that guy. He cut you off. You could have been in an accident. We could have been dead. What was he thinking?" And, that's how road rages pretty well start. And I said, well, you don't know. You don't know if he just got news that his wife has cancer, or one of the kids are in trouble at school, or he just heard a rumor that the plant was closing, or, a million other things. That chances are he didn't even notice me on the road. He had no idea what he had done. And sometimes we react and we take it personally. Like he started up his day and he says, "I'm going to look for somebody that looks just like this, driving a vehicle just like this. And when I see them on the road, I'm cutting them off." So chances of that happening, nil to none. I mean, there are some crazies in the world, and some of them have driver's licenses, absolutely. But, the majority, 99.9% of the people don't want to do those things. And maybe they lost their train of thought for a second. They looked away. They said something without thinking it through. And all of a sudden we feel attacked by it. So ask yourself why you were feeling like that person should have or want to attack you. Who are you afraid of attacking you? What are you ignoring? What do you need to push through in order to be stronger? In order to be greater, in order to be wiser, in order to move forward on your path? Nine of Swords. Oh, we worry about all the little stuff, don't we? I get more of a fight or flight kind of energy, though, here, rather than the typical meaning for this card. So I'm going to go with that because I have the Strength card and the Lion there. We have to learn to relax. We have to learn to breathe. If you watch me only this once and you only take away one positive thing out of this entire reading, please be it breathing. Just in and out. And of course, follow that breath in. And of course, even count it in. You can hold it or you can just release. And as you release, allow the tension to wash out of your body. Breathe. It relieves stress. It lowers blood pressure. Fight or flight. So often we carry around the stresses of the world. I mean, okay, so the guy, he cuts me off. I can carry that with me the rest of the day. I can go, oh, and this guy cuts me off on the highway. As I tell my story of how things went wrong for me, because actually I'm inviting that energy in by doing that. So the madder you get, the more bad energy is more likely to find you a lot easier. So watch your vibration, watch your light, absolutely. So breathe, let out the tension. Let things roll. That's the Hangman energy. Let out the tension. Relax, just be. Understand the world doesn't revolve around me, my car, you. But we are joined together in the collective, which is beautiful, which is a harmony all unto itself. So we have to watch about where we automatically respond to something. And so something today will happen where you automatically respond. You just automatically say something or do something. You take it personally. You get offended by it. It hurt. Whatever emotion, raw emotion it brings up, pay attention to that. And why are you being shown that? And what do you need to learn from it? And where do you need to change a habit, change a behavior, try something different? Or just take a step back, breathe, count to 10, think it through. It's not healthy for us to carry around the stress all the time. Because when we constantly carry around these stresses and we talk about the things that go wrong rather than the things that go right, and less people want to listen to what's going great in your life. They want to hear about, oh, that's too bad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything works out kind of news, right? We seem as a society to draw on that. So bring in the good energy. Breathe. Let go of the tension. Relax. Okay? Lower your blood pressure. Lower that heart rate. Take a couple of deep breaths in and get that oxygen moving through your blood system. Get the juices flowing. Get the energy starting, and it all starts by a simple breath. And that's how we can avoid being up at 4 in the morning, worried about something, fretting about something, fearing something, allowing the anxiety to well up inside. And trust me, when we are ready to go to sleep at night and we close our eyes and our brain says, hey, let's talk for a minute, it takes you down the worst road ever to your childhood and the first bad thing you ever did, and how, it just takes you on a rabbit hole kind of experience. Now remember that they are your own thoughts, so move them in the way that you want to. Think about the beauty that can come into your life, the happiness, the joy. Look at this, we have the star talking about the happiness and the joy coming into our life. This is the making the impossible possible. Believing in yourself, raising your energy. Not looking for the shortcut, ready to do it the long way. And maybe if we're really paying attention to our environments today and what's happening to us today, and we see ourselves just want to react to something that probably wasn't intended to hurt us, to maim us, to in any way, form, or fashion, but we've taken it personally. And why did we do that? Why did we take ownership of their action, their words, as gospel, as truth, as part of our environment? Why do we feel that way? Why do we react that way? What was the threat? What was the fear that came out there? And when you understand that, you get this aha moment. You get this aha moment to start to get off that wheel I was talking about earlier. We keep doing something, we do something, we do something, and we just almost get there, and then back we go again. And it's like being on the hamster wheel. And this allows us to get off the hamster wheel. We learn something about ourselves, and we learn how to poise ourselves going forward to bring in the abundance, the happiness. Maybe it brings our vibration up a little bit, maybe our light, maybe it's more time, energy, resources, whatever it is. Let's get to a mantra, shall we? Moving forward, get ready for positive change. Absolutely. Look at the positive in your life. Don't let the negatives ruffle your feathers. If you feel like you're getting confrontational about something, back it up. Understand it for what it is. I'm frontline, and a lot of times people just blow right up at you, right? They completely lose it on you. And it happens throughout the day. I mean, it's just part of life, and being, with people all day, so working with people all day. And every so often, I feel so sorry for them because they're not angry at me. They're not even angry with the situation they're complaining about. They're angry about something else and they're carrying it forward and they're not expressing it. They're not analyzing it. They're letting it build up. They're not breathing. They're not letting the tension loose. And freeing yourself, freeing themselves. We wear this rainbow crown on our head here. My goodness. What do you see? Do you see the positive change? Do you see yourself, on this polar bear? I think the polar bear is swimming through this crystal islands. Where will we land? Where will our abundance be? Get ready for positive change. Get ready for a new beginning. Get ready for a new start. Get excited about it. Seriously, get excited about it. Don't let things pull you back today. Think about you. And some people say, oh, you're too positive. I'm telling you that the energy might be a little rough going. Absolutely. And this is how we can move in a positive light while everybody else is trying to combat. I've tried to say negative things and I can't. I find it very hard. I have been working years and years and years at always talking. And I find myself, and I'm constantly researching, I'm constantly looking for more information to share with you, for more knowledge to share with you all the time. Let's get to the book. I'm jabbering. Get ready for positive change. Situations and events of the past are clearing and making way for positive changes. Turn the negative experiences into positive and more rewarding futures. You have the resources and the ability to move forward now. Take a leap of faith, knowing that the angels will open doors for you and present a clearer and smoother road ahead. Don't let fear or stagnation hold you back. Don't let fear and stagnation hold you back. Get your energy flowing. Turn that anger, that rage, that frustration that you get from something today and turn it into positive energy and work it out. Push forward in some way. Use that energy to give yourself that little extra push you need. Raise your light, raise your vibration. Absolutely. So I am ready to move forward with confidence. I am moving forward with confidence. I'm ready to move forward with confidence. Okay, an animal card. I've jabbered too much tonight, so no more stories. Well, you never know. There might be another one. If one comes out, I've got to tell you, so. Oh, look at this. Clarity, the bats. Clarity and understanding coming in. By using our other senses. By looking at things in a different way. Hidden fears, open mind, heart and soul, trust and passion. Clarity of mind means clarity of passion. This is why a great and clear mind loves ardently and sees distinctly what it loves. So many are afraid of bats. They often fly in a sporadic fashion, never knowing where they will swoop. Instead of relying on their sight, they use the other senses, the main one being their hearing. If you've chosen bat, you are being told that the clarity you seek has to be sought in a different way. Bat offers you the clarity to see around you what may be hidden. Now is the time to look at your life subjectively and see where you can add positive and passionate changes. You might sign up for a class, start a new creative project, finish one you started way back when. It may be possible that you are neglecting communication with those who you love and who love you, and you're not even aware of it. You may have been acting like a hermit, didn't realize it. Call a friend. Plan a fun night out, or at least, Skype or Zoom or, Messenger, FaceTime it, do something, right? Connect with others, raise each other's light. Release old fears and anxieties. It's really about the fears and anxieties and the old ones, the old patterns that we've fallen into. We don't even realize that what we do in our life. And all of a sudden we go on autopilot. It's like at first it was hard to walk, then it got easy to walk. First it was hard to react in a certain way, and then it got kind of easy to react in a certain way. It became who we are. So understand where we're actually putting up the tripwires for ourselves by looking at certain things in a different way, a different understanding. The 12 energy, we go right back to the numerology of the day. The 12 energy of thinking things through, of being and staying in the moment. Release your old fears and anxieties. You can write down your fears one by one on a piece of paper, and after you complete the task, take your paper and say aloud, I release, and then insert whatever fear or anxiety you have. Then either rip it up or burn it in a fireproof container, allowing the universe to take care of all that is holding you back. And that is a beautiful thing to do right now. And I would just take it one step further, okay? So write your fears, write your anxieties down on pieces of paper, and yes, say I give it up. I release it now. And then you can rip it up a little bit and then burn it, and then keep the ashes. Okay? Keep the ashes. And then when the new moon comes around, which shouldn't be too much longer, take it to a moving water, a river, a stream, and put your ashes into the water and really allow Mother Nature, the Creator, to take that away. To take those anxieties, those fears, to release them once and for all. To know that they are gone forever. So it is a lot about understanding how to move forward by maybe some of the ways we have been acting or presenting ourselves in the world. What we are doing and what we are saying unconsciously, the things that we were taking to heart that we needn't take to heart, that they were never meant for us in the first place, more than likely. Maybe they were. And so what if they were? We still need to analyze it the same way. Why did we feel that personal attack? Why did we get that fight and flight kind of energy streaming through our body instantly when that happened, when that was said, when that was done? And understand and get the clarity, get the understanding. Back it up. Be the hangman today. Back it up and get the clarity and the understanding. And you will know exactly the seeds that you want to plant going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.